Hi everybody. I'm going to lead you through a meditation and then we'll look at the chapter about Bardo. Very interesting chapter, very full chapter. But first I'd like you to feel the weight of your body on your cushion or chair. And imagine that the weight of your body is grounding you, pulling your energy to touch into your cushion, the chair, the earth itself. Feeling rooted and connected. So important to be embodied in your body, not spaced out. Bring your torso upright. It feels good. Roll a shoulder back and down, up and back and down, both up and back and down. Really relaxing, very relaxing all of your body. Next, I would like you to, with an upright spine, begin feeling your breath in your abdomen, touching your abdomen, breathing into the abdomen, and then the abdomen relaxes, breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. And then begin a body scan at the very top of your head. Imagine the warmth of the sunlight. It's a very warm, sunny day today. Imagine the warmth penetrating the top of your head and gently warming your forehead and your brow. Your brow relaxes. Your whole face relaxes. Feeling that relaxed feeling into your neck, all the way down through your shoulders, softening the warmth of that relaxation, softening your chest and abdomen into your thighs and knees. Really allowing your whole body to relax. Placing your hands right on top of your left, thumbs touching if you can, or if you are more comfortable with your hands on your thighs, up or down, either way, use your hands and relax them. Let your body hold them. They're just in place. The body is supporting. Breathing naturally. Once again, using your abdomen as you breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. I'd like you to follow your breath up till 21. And if you lose count, just start again, and I'll end this part of the meditation when we reach 21. And then very gently allow your mind to sink inwardly. Imagine your mind just dissolving from your body, the awareness of your body, bringing your awareness inwardly and letting it settle at the level of your heart. And as it settles, I want you to rest in its spaciousness. Just imagining the vastness, so much room. There's no tightness or pushing or holding. Just relax into the spaciousness, breathing normally, completely relaxed. And then as you are able, as a thought or a feeling arises, see if you can recognize it. You can even name it. But then let go. Allow it to dissolve again. Try not to chase it or understand it. Just notice it. If there is no thought or feeling, continue resting. Breathing naturally, noticing our mind, and resting between the gaps. Allow your mind to be vast and spacious, just noticing all its unfolding, its mental activity. And then once again, feeling the weight of your body on your cushion or chair. Letting yourself be aware again of the body. Relaxing our body. And very gently bringing our awareness to this room, to this place. And as you bring your awareness in, keeping your gaze low, just notice what's around you. The sounds and smells and tastes. Oh, it's truly a pleasure to be alive. In the chapter on the Bardo, Sangyal Rinpoche talks about the real purpose of this life, and this life being one of the Bardos. And the real purpose of this life is to understand the teachings which help us understand our mind, understand our relationships with others, how important they are to train our own mind. And so the purpose of this uncertain life that we have is so that we can find a peaceful, calm place internally, so that when we die, we can die with that peaceful and calm mind. That will be our entry into liberation. It's a possibility. So Sangyal Rinpoche starts with identifying the Bardo, giving it a definition. And the definition that Sangyal Rinpoche uses is it's a transition, like a threshold. It's between two things, like the gap. And bar itself means in between, and do, bardo, is this suspension. So suspended in between. And there is 4 different aspects or different bardos. And one is the bardo of this life. And the next one is the bardo of the painful dying. And then you have the luminous bardo of the Dharmadatta. And then following that, you have the karmic bardo of rebirth. So the natural bardo of life, as I said just a moment ago, is uncertainty. And it spans from conception to death. And it seems to us that our life is much bigger than a bardo. But when we look at the whole of our life, the continuum of our many, many rebirths, our many, many incarnations, we can understand that this life is truly very short in comparison. And so the familiarity that we have with these teachings is going to help us have a peaceful presence. The second one, the painful bardo of dying, lasts between the process of dying and the end of dying, that inner respiration. And what this is often called is the ground of luminosity, which happens at the moment of death. The third one talks about the luminosity bardo of the Dhammadata, and that is the clear light mind. And so all of you who have practiced any sort of deity, and we practice letting ourselves die and then arising as the deity as we die, and as we practice the 8 different dissolvings, what we do is we arise then into the clear light mind. And that is the luminous bardo of the Dhammadata. Again, we practice. And then we have the karmic bardo of becoming. And this is the bardo of the intermediate state, where their dying has ended and we take rebirth. So we have those 4, the bardo of this life, the painful bardo of dying, the luminous bardo of the Dhammadata, and the 4th one is the karmic bardo of becoming. And all of these are like a circle, and there's these gaps in between, not gaps that are stops. There's a continuum always, but we identify them. And so why do we do that? Because we particularly want to understand all these different times that we could awaken, all these different times that enlightenment is possible. It's an opportunity, he says. So the teachings of the Bardo end up being the key to understanding enlightenment, to recognizing enlightenment when it comes. And so we need to train our mind very, very diligently. And so what characterizes every one of these 4 is uncertainty. And this life, we've talked about this so many times. Death is certain. Time of death, uncertain. So even at the time of death, we have uncertainty. And then we have all the different periods of our life where we plan or we climb a ladder just to find that the ladder doesn't lead where we thought it would lead. We get married, we are in love, to find out that there is sorrow. And there's all these different things that happen all the time. And particularly right now in our modern world, we have so much uncertainty. The unfolding of the environment, global warming, earthquakes, fire, flooding. This has been a very uncertain year so far for everyone. And in America, we sit kind of in that lap of luxury, but there has been, and we can see, uncertainty all the time. That feeling of anxiety, that feeling of restlessness, because we just don't know what's going to happen. We try to know, we pretend to know, makes us feel safer, but the truth is we don't know. And that helps us understand the uncertainty. That's a possibility. And then all four of these. So each time you meet uncertainty this week, your homework is to say to yourself, this is the Bardo of life. This is the Bardo of my existence right now. That's your homework. There'll be many opportunities. You may miss some, but use those to identify, to feel the uncertain nature, and to sort of, when we actually embrace it instead of push it away or ignore it, we are training our mind. So I'm going to stop here. It's a short video this week, and I want to dedicate all that we have done for others. May others recognize the uncertainty of life.